Hello to everyone, this is the app zone word, and now we share you the topic today, that how you can start your app, and it's at the beginning level, and who are the beginners, and also be working on a want to work on an Android studio and making an apps. Just see our previous sessions also on YouTube, and we'll share to you the other videos. So now today we have to show to you how you can use this color XML, your strings XML on your project, and dimension XML also, and also be how you can create your activity and your splash screen activity. So just see, this is on the basic level. This is your activity main XML in which we have to design the things. This is your main activity in which that is a Java form, and we have a life cycles of activity here, and we can use it as in the code part of this as described in the previously. Now we have to work with the colors. So if you see the folders be here, today we going to design you the work with drawable. We have to work, we are working with the layout is for designing the apps. Your designing layouts be here. Map, it's your launcher, but don't do it at this time. This is your icons, launching icons we can say. And here's the values. We have to work on the values today. That's called your color XML. So you can see it, a color, some predefined colors be here. But if you want to be the work with your colors, just say here I want a color green, and if you know the hex code be there, you can put it. Otherwise you can Google the color from the, I mean, that's your hex code, you can copy from the Google. Say if you want to do more color like this, you can put the red, and this is your blue, this is your white, and this is your black. These simple colors we have. And if you want to go for some more colors, you can go for the Google, say hex code colors, and then you can see the hex code colors with you. We have a variety of color hex codes, just like I want this color, so go for, these are hex code color. You can put it as a green shade on your app, and this is your green shade, you have to put it down, the color of green. Now if you want to be the some other colors like this blue shade be, you can put it as this your color. Okay, so now you have to use this color be here on your activity at this time. So go for just say background, your color, I wanted the green shade on the design. You can see this in green shade, very nice. Now if you want to put some text view be here, so you can say this is the text view, you can drag it here, and if you want to put something be here, that's not good. So you have to put, because of if you have a multiple text be here, and each and every text in the future if you want to do something, because it's at this time it's a simple level app, so don't do it like this. But in the future if you have a multiple colors, multiple text fields here, so how we can uh, change this? So each and every time you have to work with this string XML. You have to put this string just like a username and app name, like that, many things. Whenever you need to require the strings, you have to put it here, because of in the future some other person we work with on this apps can do it well easily, can access simple string file and can change the things, so code become easy. So if you follow the conventions of the programming language, it become good for us. Just like here I wanted the app zone and give the text there, this is your app zone. Okay, and you go for this activity main on the text, and here you can put it, instead of using this text view you can say add, and it show you the string that's called your the app zone. Okay, now this is your app zone, and can, if you want to be the text be a more greater, so go for the dimension, follow the rules, because of these dimensions we work for each and every text view. So say text size be here, and give the text size be a 30 dp, that's on the pixels. We'll describe you what is a dp and sp, but at this time you can put it at 30 dp for this size, and go for, and this is your text size, and say dimension text size, and now it become your the app zone. And I also want me to change the color of this text, so text color, it's on blue, not on the blue, we can say blue shade as we copy it. So this is your the app zone blue shade, it looks beautiful. And one more thing, I want to be the text style, I want to be the style as in a bold, so this is bold. Now you can run this as I describe you in the previous tutorials. This is your Genymotion emulator, and this is your player of the Genymotion, and we need to deploy this app. Now Gradle build running, that means the Gradle check the resources, syntax errors, and lot of stars, and convert this code to your text compiler, and then convert in your APK form. Now APK converted, and you can see this app zone on your simulator. It's a very fast simulator. So that means whenever you have to work with the dimensions, colors, and the strings, you just put the things on your XML and can use it here. Just like for the sizes, you can put the things on dimension. For a colors, if you want to be for your apps, you can put the colors be there, and for the background color, text color, likewise these things. And for your strings, whenever you have need some strings be there, you can put it on strings. That's with the follow you, yeah, that means it's good you follow these conventions with Android. Now the basic thing, when you create your app, the first and foremost things, you have to create a splash activity. So just go for this drawable folder here. This is a drawable folder. What happened with this drawable folder, uh, you have to design the app for all screens, that means which is just like say here, which is fit for all screens, all kind of mobiles of Android Studio. So okay, now we'll show you. So here you can do, you make 4 drawable folders. One is the biggest size, that's called double X DPI, then go for XHDPI, then HDPI and MDPI. These 4 folders you have to create somewhere. And if you are a good designer, so create your designs for the app launching screens. Otherwise you have to made it from by the designer, and whatever you want for your app. So the biggest design be the size of that splash, you give the name to that. For each and every uh, drawable folder you have to put the same name, just so you can say splash. This is is your splash, this is your splash. Give the same name to all. So if you see this size, it's your 10801920. Okay, that is the biggest size for the biggest mobile of Android. More than this we have, that's called the triple X HDPI, but that's the different things for the tabs. But at this time, biggest tab. Otherwise, on a simple tab and a biggest mobile size, it works. That's called your 10801920 size. Then go for XHDPI. That means extra, and it's your be 720 cross 1280. Nearer devices, it works for all. Okay. Now we go for HDPI, and its size is your 480 cross 84853, and this is your MDPI, and for MDPI it's your 320 cross 56. This is the smallest size of mobiles. So this is the range we have to cover. This all, I mean, these be fit for all sizes. Again I said it's a 320 cross 569 nearer, and these are 480 cross 853 nearer. It's your 720 cross 1280, and the biggest one is your 10801920 size. What to do for this? You just copy these all, copy 4 items, go for Android Studio on your RAS, you just paste them and say OK. So you can see that you can see this here splash for all sizes here. Okay. So when we render as a background, it automatically take all the sizes for which we fit for different devices. Okay. So at this time I don't want this text view. I have to create the splash screens for this. So I do not need this background. I need be a background as an splash. So this is called drawable splash. Okay, if you see the design for this, it changes. But here you can see there is a top bar here. How we can remove this top bar? There is a very simple way to do this. You go for your main activity, and here is this, you can say the request window feature, window dot feature no title. And also I don't want to be the title as in the coding form, and also we go for your Android manifest.xml. You can change the style of this. So say Android style, and this called your theme dot no title bar dot full screen. That means there is no title bar. And now when you run this app, let's see what happened with this. Here it automatically render for different sizes. Okay, whatever be the requirement. Now Gradle is running. We'll see what happened with this. Yeah, it's very good. So you can see here no top bar B, and it show you as a complete full screen activity. So it looks so beautiful. That's be your splash screen. Okay, now one by one we will cover this app and will describe to you how you can do the things, other things with this. And on the other session we'll describe you how you can use these activity life cycles in a more I mean descriptive way, and also be we have to see some styles. That means called your styles.xml. We can do some changes with the XML, and also be apply some animation with this activity, launch activity, and it automatically stop and can create the new activity from splash to other. So we'll describe you on other video, I mean on the next video of this. Thank you so much, and please see the apps on videos, so you can learn a lot. Thank you so much. Now bye.